get into what we're really here for.
Oh, yeah, your jokes.
Okay, so we need to go over them. So this is what I was thinking.
First of all, how excited are you that you're going to open the show?
Oh, I'm so excited. And so I have like 23.
Do you want another
one?
one?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
I was handing these out to the homeless yesterday because they was gathering them up off the streets, and I said, don't do that. Just smoke one of mine because I got a full carton. I said, I did that when I was homeless, and I got, what do you call it? Hepatitis.
No.
I said, if you're going to do it, take off the filters and then just go home and roll the
Take it
tobacco.
out and re-roll
Don't
it.
put your mouth on the dirty filters because you'll get hepatitis. And this homeless woman goes, I had the hepatitis, but then I got the vax and it cured it.
Oh, she said the COVID vaccine
that's what she said.
or the hep vaccine?
She said, I don't know, she said the vaccine cured.
Well, good for her. She probably has shingles or something. But, all right.
I said, well, God bless you, baby.
So what I was going to start with is what I always say. I talk about how Tucker's my biological stepdad. So
you always say that, but I don't really think that's true.
You don't like that? Okay, so maybe we won't do this. But we were going to start off with, I was thinking about starting off with this. I'm going to say,
okay.
Joe Biden, I go into Tucker Carlson, and then I talk about, Donald Trump was recently assassinated or almost assassinated. They shot him in the ear. Mm-hmm. And during the debate, the mainstream media basically cheered it on. They didn't even ask him about it one time.
I know.
And it made me sick.
Yeah.
Because when Joe Biden fell off that bicycle, I damn near cried.
I did too.
That made me sad. But see, a lot of people think, because Joe Biden's old and feeble, that there was a coup to try to take him out of his presidency. That's actually not true. Joe Biden stepped out of the presidency once he got COVID because he realized he couldn't smell any little children anymore.
That's funny.
Is that funny?
That's funny. You're going really a long way to get to that punchline, though. I'd take out about 2 paragraphs.
The bicycle? Should I take out the bicycle part?
No. Yeah, take that out. It don't pay off.
I cried when Joe Biden fell off that bicycle in Delaware. That was my D-Day. I don't think it does.
No, leave that out.
So the Biden, so just make it short with the Biden COVID. Okay, I like that one because that joke has been crushing when I say that.
It's a good joke. Yeah.
Okay, what about this one we've been working on? Is that, Puff Daddy recently got caught with over 1,000 bottles of oil.
Baby oil.
Yes, baby oil, which is very weird. And
I didn't know they could crush babies like that and turn them into oil.
We talked about this.
You can have that.
I am. Well, I will.
Okay, you can have that line.
They say they're dinosaur bones. Do you think oil's dinosaur bones? I think they're lying about that. You think that?
Well, yeah, I do.
You do think they're old dinosaurs?
Yeah.
I think it's like renewable. It comes from the ground or something. Like it's like a second ocean.
Well, we don't know, do we?
Mm-mm.
They say it's fossils, but I don't believe anything they say.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's fossils, but that's neither here nor there. So we're talking about the oil, and I was going to say that Kamala Harris is such an environmentalist that
she is.
She even let Puff Daddy get arrested for fracking too much oil. You get it?
I don't get it.
Because baby oil, fracking, she's against fracking oil.
You mean he fracked babies?
Well, no, but the oil part, not the baby part of the joke, because he's drilling for he has too much oil.
No.
Okay, so you don't
too
like
many
that.
oil jokes.
Okay,
one oil joke.
Okay, one oil joke. Puff Daddy got caught with 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Yeah, Kamala Harris cares so much about the environment that she let Puff Daddy get arrested for fracking too much baby oil, if you know what I mean. Shut it down, Buffy. Okay, what about this? We've been working on this one too. Kamala loves Pfizer, but not just for their epic vaccine rollout that causes minor heart attacks, but because of her debilitating Xanax addiction. And she needs Viagra because if Willie Brown banging her, she would not have been the Attorney General of California. No.
There's something in there.
There's something in there.
There's
we're
something
going to
in
say it a
there.
little different, but she likes Pfizer because they give her Xanax and Viagra.
Thank you.
The reason why Kamala likes Pfizer so much is not for their vaccine that only causes minor heart attacks. It's because she has a debilitating Xanax addiction. And if it wasn't for Mayor Willie Brown's Viagra prescription, she wouldn't be the Attorney General of California. Yeah.
There's something there.
Well, we're going to flesh
But
that out.
you don't have it yet.
No, okay, what about this one? So this is a joke I say, and I don't know if it should go back to COVID. We're going back to COVID now. It's so long ago, but there's a lot of conspiracies surrounding the COVID vaccine. A lot of misinformation, on
Truly.
On Facebook, they said that if you got vaccinated, it would turn you gay.
That's true.
No, it's not true.
Oh.
If you got vaccinated, you were already a homosexual to start with.
That's true.
What do you like that one?
I
like that one. That was good.
That's really good.
We're going to say that one. And this is a this one,
That's really good.
Okay, this okay, some of you guys deserve a little bit of heat for sharing COVID misinformation. I saw you guys on Facebook. A lot of you guys said that if you got the vaccine, it would turn you gay. That's not true, guys. If you got the vaccine, you were already a homosexual to start out. Look, I got my booster.
My brother and sister are gay, and they couldn't run down there fast enough to get the vaccine.
No!
I couldn't
It's true.
believe
That's why
it.
it's funny, because it's true.
I couldn't believe it.
They literally got like a pride flag. They had to get their, Band-Aid
And the
picture.
boosters.
The booster shot, the
I know.
Band-Aid picture was their gay pride flag. It's insane.
I'm like, they don't like you.
No.
They don't like the gays. What the fuck?
They hate the gays. We love the gays. We're pro-gay.
do.
I'm not anti-gay. That's the one thing with the conservatives, they hate gay people.
I love the gays. I just wish they shut the fuck up. I
I agree with that. Okay, and then, but this one's hacky though. But I've been saying
Okay,
I've been
let's
saying
hear
this
it.
for years though.
Let's hear it.
But you're gonna be like, this is so hack. They
What?
say, gosh, this is so stupid. But they all made us wear masks, which is really insane.
They're bringing it back, but we have to wear them over our eyes.
Yeah, so we can't see what they're doing to us. There we go. But this is what I'm thinking. Is that if a pair of Levi's can't stop a fart, how can a mask stop a deadly virus?
That'll get a laugh.
That will.
That'll get a laugh.
I mean, that's hacky, but
Yeah, but hack jokes are funny.
okay. If a pair of Levi's can't stop a fart, how can a mask stop a deadly virus? That don't make no sense. Okay, and then what about this? We talk about, I go through all the races, but I'm going to say, the worst race is actually white people.
Really?
That's why they call them Karens and not Dashikwas.
I don't even get it.
Like an annoying woman, Karen, is the one that, they always bitch and moan. And I would sell cars.
Oh, because they're racist? Because they
Kinda,
think the
they're white.
Karens are worse than the Dashikwas?
Yeah, the Karens are worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would sell cars, and I would sometimes be selling, being a car salesman is a lot like being a politician. You kind of have to misrepresent the truth.
Right.
And I would show a car to a woman, and she would be like, how many owners? And I would say, just one owner, but that one owner was like Hertz rental car. And so 5,000 people have literally farted in that driver's seat before. And white women would always complain. So yeah, I think, well, Jimmy, how did I say that?
I think the white women are trying to act like black women they've seen on TV.
Yeah, it's called black fishing. Have you ever heard that? Where they try to tan themselves and then they kind of put on eye makeup and stuff so that they appear that they're black. It's called black fishing.
Alex,
Yes.
try it. My favorite joke of yours is when you talk about the trans kids cutting off the boobs.
Let's hear
This
that.
one's crazy. I don't know if we're going to
Let's
say
hear
this.
this one.
Well, we got a bunch of trans jokes. We'll run through them. We only have about...
I love trans jokes.
Yeah, well, we're going to say, it's crazy in society today. They'll tell a 14-year-old girl that she can cut off her breasts and become a boy, but you would never tell a retarded kid that they could be an astronaut.
That's a sinker, but I like it.
I know that. I don't know if I like
it
that.
takes some...
Jimmy tried to...
No,
he said
I
it
like
was-
it.
I love that joke.
But we talk... No, but we do go into some trans stuff. Like we talk about...
Let's hear other trans
Well,
jokes.
this is what makes me mad is I'm going to start out with the LGBTQ. I have gay pride. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, and the crowd's going to love that. 'cause
They'll
I'm a
love that.
Cowboys fan. And then I love the LGBTQ community. You know why? I got gay pride. I've been a Dallas Cowboys fan for the past 30 years. And then I'm going to talk about, really, I'm sick of conservatives getting mad at transgender athletes for competing against biological women. We shouldn't outlaw it because we can gamble on them and win money.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like Leah Thomas, I won so much money on Leah Thomas's propeller penis that I turned draft kings into draft queens.
That's going too far.
That's like the biggest. That's the biggest gambling. So that's one of the biggest gambling sites, DraftKings.
It
What do
is?
you think, Jake?
That
Yeah,
one's good.
you think the
You know,
DraftKings?
he likes it.
Yeah, because I don't know that
Okay.
tag.
All
but
right,
that's
I don't know nothing
Okay, and
about
then with conservatives out there, you guys are trying to outlaw transgenders in women's sports. No, we can gamble on them and win money, you idiots. I won so much money, I turned draft kings into draft queens. We could gamble. Leah Thomas's propeller makes them swim faster. And then we talk about this.
What else?
Then it goes into trans. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm also sick of conservatives trying to outlaw transgenders in the military. We need more transgenders in the military because they're the scariest and meanest people on Earth.
I said that too.
Exactly, and honestly, trans people are the best at doing mass shootings. Like, you know, I mean, you don't have to encourage
Right, no kidding.
Just put them on the front line, give them a gun, and they're going to be right at home like a pig in shit. I don't know if I'm going to say pig in shit, but you know.
I like that because it is true. They are the meanest people. No, the meanest people used to be drag queens in small towns, but now it's transgenders in small towns. I mean, they have to fight.
Yeah, because but see, you know,
We should have an all transgender army.
and some people are saying that we should outlaw transgenders in the military. False. Transgenders are the scariest and meanest people on planet Earth. Okay? And transgenders are the best at mass shootings. So they deserve to be. Are there some transgenders in the crowd? I'm sorry, guys. We love you. Perfect. I'm telling you that if they had their own division, could you imagine how scary Iran would be if you had an army of just transgender people trying to not only kill them but have sex with them too? How scary that would be for those. But some of the Iranians might like it though. They might like some of the trans.
It depends on if they were pre-op or not.
Well, we need more trans in the military.
I think so.
I think because they're good at shooting. And then we go into
Trans women. The trans men are all pussies.
yeah, the trans men. Yeah, because like I talk about this too. I go, you know, recently Charlie Kirk, my friend, got in some hot water because he said that he would be hesitant to get on the plane if his pilot was black.
He would? He said that?
He said that and he got
Oh.
canceled for it, but I have the opposite opinion. If I see a black pilot, I get excited because that means we can smoke weed on this plane.
I like that
You
one.
like that? Okay, good. We'll say that
I
one.
like that one.
Okay, so let's say the weed. And a good friend of mine, Charlie Kirk, recently got into a little bit, we love Charlie, but he got into a little bit of hot water because he said that he would be hesitant to get on a plane with a black pilot. Me, I think the opposite. When I see a black pilot, I get excited because that means we can smoke weed on this plane. Yeah. And then I'm going to be like, you know, I'm not racist at all. I love black people, but I don't think I would ever take my cat to a Haitian veterinarian.
No, I wouldn't either. That's good. I like it. Yeah.
So I'll say the Haitian, we go into that. But I'm not racist at all, but I don't know if I would take my cat to a Haitian veterinarian. I don't think so. But you guys saw that. But back with the trans, I got to tag that. I tag for that. I go, you know, I like all trans people except for Michelle Obama. And people are going to go, ooh, you know, people are going to go like that. I'm going to go, that's not my words. Those were Joan Rivers' words, and then she died 2 weeks later. So you like the Joan?
Yeah,
we're gonna bring up the Joan Rivers, and then I was thinking, you know, then I was gonna say maybe after that, but people don't like the word retarded. Like in a big crowd with 13,000 people, they're not gonna like that. Like we don't care because we're desensitized.
No, I think people have taken the word retarded back.
I know. I think
From the woke.
I know, but this is the other bad thing is everybody's got an autistic nephew or this and that. It's kind of like, you know, do people get mad? You know, I feel like that's.
No, because even the retarded don't want to associate with libtards.
Yes. Okay. There we go. Oh, well, this is a joke I've been working on, and I just don't know how to make this funny. But I was going to say, you know, Democrats, they love illegal immigration. I mean.
Yeah.
And they also love MS-13. I don't know why they love MS-13 so much. Maybe if they change their name to MS-19, these pedophiles wouldn't let them in the country anymore.
Oh my God, that's a good joke.
Is it? I know.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I like it.
I got to flesh that out. But
I
you
like
see, you
it.
get where
It's
going?
deep. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really true too.
Yeah, we're calling them pedophiles. Oh, and then I got a couple of that.
Who, the Democrats or the gangs?
Well, the gangs. Then I got some Mexican jokes. I'm gonna be like, you know, I love Mexicans. Obviously, my favorite big booty Latina, AOC.
Mm-hmm.
She made my career because
Yeah.
her boyfriend is too big of a cuckold to stop me from catcalling her on the steps of the Capitol. And then she went on her Instagram and made 16 videos about it. And now I'm basically here today speaking to you. And I'm like, but Mexicans, they're the craziest people too because they will literally add anything to a car. They'll buy a car, they'll take off all the logos, they'll take off all the logos from a Chevy and they'll put Cadillac logos. Like Mexicans will add anything to a car, subwoofers, rims.
And I go, Mexicans will add anything to a car except for proper registration and license.
I had a lot of Mexican families in my neighborhood.
They never have right.
You know, I love all people. You know what I love the most? I love Mexicans. Mexicans are awesome. Give it up for Mexicans. My favorite Mexican is AOC. My favorite big booty Latina. Oh, I miss you, AOC. Please unblock me. No, but Mexicans are crazy. I would sell them a car, and they would take off all those Chevy logos. They put a Cadillac logo and turn a Tahoe into an Escalade. They're so creative. Mexicans will add anything to a car except for proper license plates and registration stickers. They don't want to add that. They don't want to add that at all.
They never have right tags.
No, but they are such hard workers.
They are.
They'll
yeah.
do anything, and it only costs $1,100. It's
Everything-
amazing.
Everything is under $2,000. They're like $1,900. They'll just redo your kitchen.
I said
your
we should get them to build the wall
We should.
because it would be $1,100.
Now that's a funny joke. That is a funny joke. So we go after the Mexicans a little bit, and then MS-13, and then I always talk about this. I kind of say one of the reasons that I'm so crazy the way that I am. This is true. This is actually a true story. When my parents got divorced, they actually fought for custody of our family dog.
I know, and you had had to go where the dog went.
Wherever the dog went. So I was basically raised by a German Shepherd and not a parent. I always kind of say that when I say I'm raised by a German Shepherd, and then I go, and then I go into this bit. So it goes into a dog bit. I'm gonna be like, dogs have races too. You guys might not know this. Dogs have races. Like for example, Chihuahuas are obviously Mexican. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Golden Retrievers are obviously white, docile, they're the best behaved. And then I'm going to say Pit Bulls are obviously black because they're 13% of the dog population, but they do 70% of the dog assaults. So you like that one? I was going to maybe end with that because
that's funny.
They might get mad.
They'll like it.
You think they'll like that?
They'll like it.
House on the weekend. So I was basically raised by a dog more than a two-parent home. So I think that's part of the reason I'm screwed up. But I learned a lot about dogs, and this is what I learned. Did you know dogs have races? That's right. Chihuahuas are obviously Mexican. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Golden Retrievers are obviously white people because they're the best behaved. And Pit Bulls are obviously black people because Pit Bulls are 13% of the dog population, but they commit 70% of the dog assaults. Is that too much, guys? Is that too much? Well, y'all better get loose with it tonight because we're bringing on America's mom, Roseanne Barr. She's not going to pull any punches.
I always thought the Pit Bulls were Mexican, though.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, people are going to say Pit Bulls are Mexican, but that's kind of the dog assault joke.
It's funny.
It'll get to the numbers.
It's funny.
I mean, we're arguing semantics. And this one is a couple of the ones where we're going to talk about, like, we go into Haitians, like, the media is so fake, they didn't even ask Trump once about his assassination, but they did fact check him and say that they're not eating dogs and cats in Springfield, Ohio.
Right.
Well, I can prove that this is not true. What I did was I called the most popular Chinese buffet, Ming's Chinese Buffet. And I asked him, I said, how is business? And Mr. Ming said, I'm terrible at accents. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Hello, Irish. Business is booming ever since they found out we use cat for our sweet spicy pork. We sold out. Haitian love it. Is that terrible or
funny?
Yeah, I know. So we're gonna say,
They didn't ask Donald Trump one question about the assassination attempt on his life, but they did fact check him and they said they're not eating cats and dogs. Well, guess what? I did my investigative journalism myself. I called the top Chinese buffet in Springfield, Ohio. It's called Ming's Dynasty Buffet. I said, Mr. Ming, how's business? He said, hello, how is business booming? Once the Haitian find out that we put cat in shrimp fried rice, I'm rich, bitch.
Talk about how the buffet is dominating.
They never mention what Haitians do to chickens, though. That's what
They do. Like, did you see they just got busted in New York cutting heads, the heads of dogs off and chickens because they're doing Santeria.
I know, Santeria is Haitian.
In Battery Park, I believe.
And remember, Clinton went down there and wrote in his book how he was so impressed with their religious skills.
Yeah, because they were sacrificing a chicken and pouring blood on him, so he felt right at home. So then, this is hacky. I don't know if I'm going to say this one, but I'm going to be like, yeah, things are going so crazy in Springfield right now. I just saw a video on X of a Haitian man shooting a 7-Eleven clerk because the hot dogs weren't made out of German Shepherd.
So
So fucking stupid. Is that not so? But they're
it's funny though.
Alex, I like the cruise tag, the one you did last night.
Well, we talk about, everybody, they don't like, everybody talks about the Haitians coming to Springfield, but everybody needs to go to Haiti. I just went to Haiti on a Royal Caribbean cruise. It's beautiful. There's no Haitians there. It's just all white people on a cruise. Like, it is so nice. You go to Haiti. I didn't see one black person in all of Haiti. I went to the Hilton Hotel. It's all white people on the beach. Haiti's the nicest and safest place to be in America, or in the world right now. Not America, but Haiti, because there's no Haitians there.
There's no Haitian criminals.
There's no Haitians.
Well, the tag was they all came here.
Oh yeah, they all came here. We
Yeah.
can go into that, how they all came
All
here.
the criminals came here.
That's true.
It's like all criminal all the time. It's so funny. And
Venezuela's
then the
beautiful.
Americans are like, oh my God. Americans, I don't know what's wrong with them.
We're fucked. We are fucked. Jimmy, what is the Reddit joke? I think that's it.
Yeah, it was like white people complain so much they created a site for them.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
called Reddit.
Yeah.
And you
White
have to,
people
before
complain.
you can ejaculate, you have to, the Yelp thing.
Yeah, leave a Yelp
What?
review.
I thought that was so.
Well, we were
and it
fleshing
crushed
out some
last
bits last night. I did a set last night, and we talked about how when I talk about Karens, I was like, white people love to complain so much that they built a website specifically for it. It's called Reddit.
Oh, yeah.
And then I go, and white people are so crazy. I know some white people that can't ejaculate unless they're leaving a 1-star review on Yelp. Family-owned business. I didn't get my iced tea fast enough, 1 star, or whatever. I was going to come up with some tag, and then so we talk about that. Jimmy liked that. They did like the Reddit joke.
Man, white people bug the hell out of me sometimes, guys. White people love to complain. They love to complain so much they created their own website for it called Reddit. I know some women that can't climax with their husband unless they're leaving a 1-star review on Yelp for a small family-owned business.
Reddit is hilarious.
It's the worst.
Anything
you read
about
it though?
Reddit.
I know, but the people on Reddit, we're going to get crushed on Reddit. It's the most toxic place in the world.
It is toxic. It's all like, it's beyond conspiracy theory. It's conspiracy theories times a million.
Yeah, it is. It's the darkest. Okay, well, I think we went over all the jokes, Jimmy. I mean, we have a few more, but we'll leave you with some surprises.
Tell me some jokes.
Well, okay. I mean, I guess now we're going to get into. I don't know if this is too racist. When I talk about how I love black people, I was going to say black people invented 2 of the best things in the world: peanut butter and twerking. I mean, is that too cheesy? Like,
Alex, can I
Yes,
try one that
yes,
you can
please.
use if it was
Yes.
so P. Diddy got arrested for human trafficking, or as I like to call him, DEI Epstein.
No.
She's arguably like the best comedian in the world, Jimmy. She knows.
No.
I think she's the best. I'm just saying the people. Last comic standing, she was a judge. She knows comedy more than you'll ever. She's forgotten more about comedy than we'll ever know.
But I do think they're throwing Diddy under the bus to cover for Epstein.
So you think he's a patsy?
Yeah, he's a patsy for Epstein.
Okay, well, this podcast has been great. I mean, I guess we'll kind of wrap things up, Jimmy.
Okay.
I think we had everything. I mean, did we miss any jokes? Oh, we didn't do the CRT. Okay, this is, I guess.
What's that? Critical race theory?
Well, yeah, critical race theory.
Oh, yeah. I
This
hate
is-
critical race theory.
But this is what we were going to say. Is I
What?
was going to be like, before I was a pimp on a blimp and I went super viral and I became Tucker Carlson's biological stepson, I was actually a substitute teacher.
You were?
And I got fired
Why?
for teaching critical race theory.
Oh.
I took the kids on a field trip, and my first mistake is I didn't get, parental waivers. But the second mistake is that I took them to a plantation because I was going to have the white kids pick cotton and let the black kids use it to make like T-shirts and create the next FUBU.
What's FUBU?
But I was actually fired for teaching critical race theory. What I did was I made the kids go on a field trip. My first mistake is I didn't get any parental waivers signed. The second mistake is I took them to a plantation. I was gonna make the white kids pick cotton, and the black ones hang out in the master's house and just sip lemonade all day. But apparently that's not okay with some people.
I'm out of it.
It's like For Us By Us. It's a black-owned popular business that makes clothes for black people. Urban wear, I think they call it.
Oh, that's so sad. It reminds me of this thing on TikTok. This poor black guy, he's like, I invented this luggage for black people that's to rival Louis Vuitton, and I haven't got even one like. Please like. Yeah,
it was one of the,
sad.
I know, I saw that. I actually saw a famous TikTok where this black-owned business was going out of, it was actually going out of business. So somebody did a thing where they posted some big account, everybody go shop at this store, and they went and shopped at the store, and I think they went back and actually some of this stuff, like there's in the TikTok, there's like 100 black people going into the store, and the owner did complain that some stuff got stolen.
It's parallel universe, isn't it?
It is. I don't know.
But I mean, that's all because of CRT. I mean, they're just setting kids up to go to jail or go fight in the Ukraine.
That's really what they want.
That's what they want. They can't give them a decent job with benefits in the future.
No, the world we live in. Okay, now. Let's go! How we doing, Fort Worth? Let me hear that noise!
We're here live in Fort Worth to see the one, the only Tucker Carlson. But before we get to him, you get to meet his biological stepson, primetime 99 Alex Stein. Hip on a blab. And then we get to see America's mom, Roseanne Barr. Who loves Roseanne Barr? No, I love Roseanne. Basically, as a kid, she was kind of like my TV mom, so I think that's partially the reason I'm so screwed up in the head a little bit. But we love Roseanne, we love Tucker, but what I don't love is I don't love Joe Biden. Who likes Joe Biden in this crowd? Thank you. You know, they said that Kamala Harris staged a coup to get Joe Biden to drop out of his presidential race. That's not true, guys. Joe Biden dropped out of the presidential race once he got COVID because he couldn't smell little kids anymore. I can't smell these kids, Jack. I gotta go. No, it makes me sick. All these people that cheered on Trump almost getting assassinated. I cried when Joe Biden fell off that bicycle in Delaware. That was my D-Day. But I think the only person worse than Joe Biden is Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris? She stinks. Harris, she's good friends with Puff Daddy. You guys saw that Puff Daddy got caught with 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Yeah, Kamala Harris cares so much about the environment that she let Puff Daddy get arrested for fracking too much baby oil, if you know what I mean. Shut it down, Puffy. Shut it down, Puffy. No, Kamala's insane. She lied about working at McDonald's, guys. And I love McDonald's. But I think it was pretty obvious when she told the media that she misses flipping all those Whoppers. That's how we knew. It's a Big Mac, you idiot, Kamala! No, Kamala stinks. And you know what? She loves Pfizer. I don't like Pfizer. Yes, thank you. The reason why Kamala likes Pfizer so much is not for their vaccine that only causes minor heart attacks. It's because she has a debilitating Xanax addiction. And if it wasn't for Mayor Willie Brown's Viagra prescription, she wouldn't be the Attorney General of California. Yeah, you know what Willie was doing. Y'all know, let's not play. No, and it wasn't that long ago when people like Kamala Harris told us to wear our masks. Could you guys imagine that, being in this crowd wearing a mask? Doesn't make sense. If a pair of Levi's can't stop a fart, how can a mask stop a deadly virus? That don't make no sense. No, and Kamala, you know, as bad as she is, some of you guys deserve a little bit of heat for sharing COVID misinformation. I saw you guys on Facebook. A lot of you guys said that if you got the vaccine, it would turn you gay. That's not true, guys. if you got the vaccine, you were already a homosexual to start out. That's, look, I got my booster. They gave me free french fries. No, I mean, we got a crowd full of white people, but man, white people bug the hell out of me sometimes, guys. You know, white people love to complain. They love to complain so much they created their own website for it called Reddit. I know some women that can't climax with their husband unless they're leaving a 1-star review on Yelp for a small family-owned business. These white people, they love to complain, but this is why, because I love black people. A good friend of mine, Charlie Kirk, recently got into a little bit, we love Charlie, but he got into a little bit of hot water because he said that he would be hesitant to get on a plane with a black pilot. Me, I think the opposite. When I see a black pilot, I get excited because that means we can smoke weed on this plane. Yeah. And if you're getting on Spirit Airlines like me, you need to be high, trust me. You do. No, guys, I'm an anti-racist, guys. I love all races. Like, I even miss George Floyd. I mean, when they burnt down those auto zones, you realize how many free auto parts I got? I got a garage full of alternators that don't even go to my truck. No, I am anti-racist, guys. I actually got fired. I was a school teacher before I was a pimp on a blimp. Give it up for our teachers. But I was actually fired for teaching critical race theory. What I did was I made the kids go on a field trip. My first mistake is I didn't get any parental waivers signed. The second mistake is I took them to a plantation. I was gonna make the white kids pick cotton, and the black ones hang out in the master's house and just sip lemonade all day. But apparently that's not okay with some people. But you know, we live in this crazy world. I'm not racist at all, but I don't know if I would take my cat to a Haitian veterinarian. I don't think so. But you guys saw that debate. They just had that debate, and ABC, they're so full of crap. They didn't ask Donald Trump one question about the assassination attempt on his life. But they did fact check him, and they said they're not eating cats and dogs. Well, guess what? I did my investigative journalism myself. I called the top Chinese buffet in Springfield, Ohio. It's called Ming's Dynasty Buffet. I said, Mr. Ming, how's business? He said, hello, how is business booming? Once the Haitians find out that we put cat in shrimp fried rice, I'm rich, bitch. Yeah. Seriously, these Haitians, they're crazy right now. But there's a lot of misinformation about it. But when it comes to the internet, guys, it's hard to know what to believe. I'll tell you that much. For me, I'm just a simple man that just loves America. And you know what? I'm not racist at all because I love the LGBTQ community. You know why? I got gay pride. I've been a Dallas Cowboys fan for the past 30 years. Yeah. You guys saw Jerry Jones talking about penis size. You guys saw that. Pretty gay, all right? No, I got my gay. You conservatives out there, you guys are trying to outlaw transgenders in women's sports. No, we can gamble on them and win money, you idiots. I won so much money, I turned draft kings into draft queens. We could gamble. Leah Thomas's propeller makes them swim faster. And some people are saying that we should outlaw transgenders in the military. False. Transgenders are the scariest and meanest people on planet Earth. Okay? And transgenders are the best at mass shootings, so they deserve to be. Are there some transgenders in the crowd? I'm sorry, guys. We love you. No, I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man from simple beginnings. Before I was a pimp on a blimp, I actually I sold cars, right? And being a car salesman is a lot like being a politician. You have to misrepresent the truth. I remember somebody would ask me, how many previous owners had this car had? And I would look at him with a straight face. I'd say, just one owner. Little did they know it was Hertz Rental Cars who owned this. And somebody had passed gas in that seat probably 5,000 times before them. But that's neither here nor there. But I want to get back to the trans guys. You know who my favorite transgender is? Michelle Obama. Shout out Michelle Obama. You guys like Big Mike? Shoot, my biological stepdad interviewed Barack Obama's gay boyfriend, okay? So that's how we know. Barack Obama got caught writing love letters to an ex-girlfriend. Writing a love letter saying you fantasize about gay sex is actually gayer than having gay sex, okay? These people, they're insane. But we're here in Texas. You know, I love all people. You know what I love the most? I love Mexicans. Mexicans are awesome. Give it up for Mexicans. My favorite Mexican is AOC. My favorite big booty Latina. Oh, I miss you, AOC. Please unblock me. No, but Mexicans are crazy. I would sell them a car, and they would take off all those Chevy logos. They put a Cadillac logo and turn a Tahoe into an Escalade. They're so creative. Mexicans will add anything to a car except for proper license plates and registration stickers. They don't want to add that. They don't want to add that at all. And society's crazy. Let's go back to these white people. Man, white people, they like animals more than they like humans. This is the proof. You ever see a white woman? She'll swerve in 3 lanes of traffic if she sees a stray dog. A Haitian will swerve in 3 lanes of traffic, but they want to eat the dog. But I know a lot about dogs because when my parents got divorced, guys, they actually fought for custody of the family dog more than me, so the dog would go to each house on the weekend. So I was basically raised by a dog more than a 2-parent home, so I think that's part of the reason I'm screwed up. But I learned a lot about dogs, and this is what I learned. Did you know dogs have races? That's right. Chihuahuas are obviously Mexican. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Golden Retrievers are obviously white people because they're the best behaved. And pit bulls are obviously black people because pit bulls are 13% of the dog population, but they commit 70% of the dog assaults. Is that too much, guys? Is that too much? Well, y'all better get loose with it tonight because we're bringing on America's mom, Roseanne Barr, and she's not going to pull any punches. She's going to be wilder than me. And I just want to say this before I go. I want to say thank you to Tucker for letting me come out here. And thank you to you guys. You guys give yourself a round of applause. We need like-minded individuals, patriots that care about this country to save it, all right? And this is how we do it, by supporting Tucker Carlson, a guy who got fired for speaking the truth. So we love Tucker, and we should support him to the day we die. Now, with that being said, let's bring on the one, the only, Jason Hewlett! Give it up for Jason! I love you guys! I'm Primetime 99!
That was funny, dude. Good job. I'm the only, what is it? No, Alex! Come on, I'm messing with you, man. You guys!
That was fun. That was awesome. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
You know who I am, and it's wonderful to get to be here because Tucker asked me if I could come out after Alex.
So
and if
good!
I could
I'm so happy!
How long was it? Because they had only a 10-minute timer. It was 11. It was 11. Yeah, they gave me a 10-minute timer.
We're gonna have a
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no